And the president's reelection campaign files a lawsuit against an outlet that he often refers to as fake news. One America's Bobby Dupree has more behind that suit.
That's not an opinion. That's something much more than an opinion. They did a bad thing, and there'll be more coming. There'll be more.
The Trump campaign files another lawsuit against a major news outlet for defamation, this time CNN. At the center of the suit, an op-ed written last year by Larry Noble, a campaign finance advocate and former FEC general counsel. In it, he says that at one point the Trump team considered seeking Russia's help in 2020 and eventually decided to, quote, leave that option on the table. The campaign claims CNN published the piece in question despite knowing the statements were 100% false and defamatory and would mislead its own readers. The campaign says it reached out to CNN last month demanding it retract and apologize. It refused.
CNN is a very disreputable network. I think they're doing everything they can to instill fear in people, and I think it's ridiculous.
The complaint against CNN follows similar suits the Trump campaign has filed against both the New York Times and Washington Post. Last year, the Times published an op-ed accusing the campaign of having an overarching deal with the Kremlin to help beat Hillary Clinton for a new pro-Russian foreign policy. And in opinion articles in the Washington Post last year, writers also accused the president of conspiring with Russia and even questioned whether North Korea would help the president get reelected. The Trump campaign says all three news outlets made their claims despite the special counsel eventually finding no evidence of Russian collusion. Both the New York Times and the Washington Post have said they would fight the lawsuit and win on First Amendment grounds.
Is it your contention that if people have an opinion contrary to yours, that they should be sued?
Well, when they get the opinion totally wrong, as the New York Times did, and frankly, they've got a lot wrong over the last number of years. So we'll see how let that work its way through the courts.
Right?
In order to prevail, the Trump campaign will need to prove that the false statements in the opinion pieces were made with actual malice. But it says that's evident. The Trump campaign accuses the outlets of engaging in a systematic pattern of bias against it, designed to maliciously interfere with and damage its reputation. It also suggests the opinion pieces could be part of an attempt by the mainstream media to improperly influence this year's presidential elections.
But CNN in particular, they've just, very unfair. But people see that.
The campaign is seeking millions of dollars in damages, though an exact dollar amount has yet to be released. Bobby Dupree, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.